trouble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, bean, and wheat futures. Corn Belt weather is mostly dry for the next week or 10 days, but the temperatures are going to cool somewhat. However, forecasts 10 days and beyond to project widespread precipitation across much of the Corn Belt. As a result, the old crop July corn closed down 11, and the new crop was down 4. Beans were down 1 to 4 cents by the bushel, while KC wheat closed down 10. Crude oil was up early on Saudi Arabia's announcement of a cut in oil production of 1 million barrels a day. Currently, crude oil price is only up slightly at $72 a barrel. USDA is going to release the latest crop production and supply and demand numbers on Friday, and the trade generally expects USDA to trim the corn exports probably by around 50 million bushels due to lagging export sales for the U.S. Some minimal early harvesting of milo occurred over the weekend in the Rio Grande Valley, although it will be at least 1 to 2 more weeks before harvest starts in full. Corpus Christi's public elevator in Archer Daniels Midland is going to reopen today for milo trucks 8 to 3. For help marketing your grains, call John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company Corpus, 361-852-5207. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how did the Mason sale turn out?
You bet, Larry. It turned out extremely well. We had right at 1,200 head of cattle today. I thought overall the market opened up this week with very strong demand, very choice offering of cattle at the stocker feeder sale today. I thought overall the stocker steers, they were just really, really active and a lot of demand, kind of on fire, I guess you'd say. They were probably $15 to $25 higher. I had a group of steers weighed 425 today at $335 a pound, a little over $1,400 and right at $24 on those 4-weight steers. Also had a real good draft of, I think it was a group of 14 steers, weighed 558 at $268 a pound, right at $1,495 on those steers. Stocker heifers probably sold $8 to $10 higher. Feeder steers, I thought overall sold very, very strong today, $10 to $15 higher. Had a group of 5 steers, weighed 751 pounds at $220 a pound, a little over right at $1,653 on those. And had another really good draft of steers weighing 970 at $1.92, $1,862 on those. Very, very strong on those heavyweight cattle. I thought overall the feeder heifers, they sold probably $12 to $14 higher. Had a group of steers, heifers, weighed 750 at $2 a pound, a little over $1,500. Packer cows probably sold $2 to $4 higher. Packer bulls sold right at $5 to $8 higher. Top bull today weighed 2,445 pounds at $1.23, a little over $3,007 on those. Pairs and bred cows sold in good demand, not with a lot of offered today, but still what did sold real well. Very, very good market, Larry.
Good. We want to remind everybody about the San Saba sale coming Thursday.
You bet. Got a regular sale there, and I got several groups of calves coming. Got one little deal of cows going to be there. So it'll be a pretty good run. We had showers around the area again this afternoon, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Ken Jordan.
You bet. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You bet. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. We'll begin with the National Pork Carcass Cutout Value. The afternoon report looks like it was $89.06 after a $4.34 increase. The bellies were a sharp $24.51 higher at $102.86. Estimated hog slaughter 467,000 head. That is down from the 473,000 during the same Monday last year. As we look toward wholesale box beef prices, choice box increased $4.26. The select box was up $5.80. The choice select spread was tightened to $17.46. Federal slaughter 121,000 head. That is down from the 123 last week, but comparable to Memorial Day. As we look toward any sales, looks like cash trade was unestablished on Monday following the 175 to 180 Southern trade last week and the 183 to 188 Northern trade the same week. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for Monday. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite. It's Monday night, looking down the throat of a Tuesday sheep and goat sale and a Wednesday cattle sale. Sean, let's start with sheep and goats.
Larry, it sure looks like we'll get somewhere around that 3,000. Could catch a few more if they keep rolling in this evening like they are. That's kind of what we're looking at on the sheep and goat end. And then on the cattle end, kind of that, 700-800 is what we're thinking. So sure shaping up to be a decent sale tomorrow. And I guess for all the weather and the green grass, shaping up to be a good sale on Wednesday.
Good. What's the shiniest consignment of sheep and goats you've seen come down the alleyway?
Oh, we've got quite a few lambs, a lot of good white Dorper lambs. There's a couple of bigger bunches that have come in. So quality looks good all the way across.
Good. Are you aware of any groups of cattle coming Wednesday?
I don't know of a whole lot. There's been a few few people say they were going to sell a few here and there, but this time of year, green grass is coming up. It's a little early for some of the people to start selling. Get into July, closer to July, and after the 4th is usually when a lot of people sell these fall calving cows. Calves is when they'll sell them. So we're right on the brink of seeing a few more, but that's kind of what we're looking at in Fredericksburg on Wednesday.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Colt Adams from El Campo Livestock Exchange. Colt, what's the Tuesday sale looking like?
It's looking really good, Mr. Larry. We're tagging in on around 400 this evening. It's been raining around a little bit, but the quality looks really good. Starting to see some really good calves come to town. Be a few little Corriente pairs here tomorrow and Longhorn pairs, and then not a whole lot of palpates, but just lots of good calves coming to town right now, Mr. Larry.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir. You can give me a call on my cell phone at 361-920-1618, or call my brother Tyler Adams at 361-920-1620, or call Homer Aparicio there at 979-216-8084.
We'll talk to you after the sale. Thank you, Colt.
Hey, we really appreciate it, Mr. Larry, and we appreciate all of our customers very much. And we will have a set of wean calves coming next week. Be about 50 of them. They've had all their shots and weaned right at 45 days. So if you'll need some wean calves, come see us next week.
We'll do it, and we'll talk to you before then. Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate it, Mr. Larry.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and I'm with Stephen and Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Boys, you ready to sell some T-post?
Oh, yeah, Larry. We've got a special we're running on some 6.5-foot, 1.33 green American-made T-posts. Tony, tell them how much those guys are running. You know what, Larry? These T-posts are running $6.25 a post. That's if you get one. However many you get, that's the cost on them.
Well, it sounds like a good deal to me. $6.25 a post. Y'all tell us how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir, Larry. You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 160. You can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
Y'all go out and talk to these boys. They'll sell you some T-posts, guys. Thanks for being on the program.
Thank you.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton, Texas. Jim, how's the sale at the Exchange advancing?
Pretty good for 7/10 of rain last night. We got 330-40 in now. I've got about 45 preconditioned cattle, heifers, steers, kind of one for everybody in there. Just whatever was cheap, we turned out. 7 or 8 pairs. Do have a few young pairs in the mix, be black cows. White Burmers. I got 13 steers and 13 bull calves. They're going to weigh 650 to 7. If anybody needs any Burmer bull prospect, looks like 25 or 30 cows to palpate in the morning, about 45 total. Should end up with 350, 375 by sale time, I guess.
All right, at Atascosa Livestock Exchange, they sell them every Tuesday. Jim Wheeler, tell everybody how to contact you.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you after.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. MG Building and Materials reminds you to start your next project today with an MG personal credit card. No interest if paid in full within 6 months. Apply for your card at any MG Building Materials store. Get all the information at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Remember, those stores are San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Kerrville, Pleasanton, and Uvalde. Call that Uvalde store at 2301 East Main Street at 830-278-4439. We're on the line with Benny Cox. It's Monday night, looking for a Tuesday sheep and goat sale in San Angelo. Benny, what's in the yard so far?
A bunch. There might be a possibility for a 2-day sale this week. I'm not certain of that yet, but if they stay posted, we'll tell them. Yeah, lots of sheep and goat.
How many have you drawn?
I had 5,200 that he had in the office. You know, you write tickets and then you bring them in and he types them up and all this stuff. But at 2:30, I got a card that's 5,200. That doesn't mean there wasn't already another 1,000 in tickets down there that hadn't gotten to the office. So,
right.
Yeah, it'll be a big sale,
Good.
No doubt.
Good. And just a bunch of hair sheep, or did you say you had
lots
a bunch
of
of
hair sheep?
sheep?
There's some wool sheep scattered through there.
Good.
Lots of hair sheep. Look like a pretty low percentage of goats to me in comparison.
All right. Anything on the cattle sale yet?
Charlie then went out and got 108 calves, so there'll be 108 of those. It'll be Hereford Red Angus crosses and then straight Red Angus. And I'm guessing he's going to sell all those heifers. So there's 108 of those. I still think it'll be way short. We've continued to get some shires around, which thank goodness.
Good.
Not everybody's been so fortunate, but there's been a lot of big, heavier rains in places. Yep.
Good. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
They can call me on my mobile. It's 325-234-4277. Office, same area code, 653-3371. Or they can always look at the web, which is producersandcargal.com.
Benny, thanks for taking the call.
Talk to you tomorrow morning.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about the upcoming June the 10th auction, Saturday, 9 a.m., That's June the 10th, 2023, Highway 90 west of D'Hanis, Lutz Auction Service. Lutz Auction Service, 830-931-4312. It is a two-farm inventory reduction sale. Plenty of tractors, plenty of grain storage carts, lots of farm equipment. There will be vehicles and miscellaneous equipment, so you need to get there. Saturday, June the 10th, 2023, 9 a.m., two huge farm inventory reduction sales. D'Hanis, Texas, off of Highway 90, 830-931-4312. See pictures on their Facebook page. That's Lutz Auction D'Hanis, or at lutzauctionservice.com, L-U-T-Z, auctionservice.com. We are on the line with Henry Pickett from Abilene Livestock. Henry, you said it's going to be short and sweet. How short, how sweet?
Well, tonight we've got a total of about 150 head with about 50 cows. We've got a couple of sets of yearlings, long wean yearlings off ranch. There'll be mixed steers and heifers weighing from 450 to 650. Then we've got about 10 head of guaranteed bulls. There's 2 or 3 bulls that are 3 years old, and then the rest of them will be 18 months. They're all Red Angus. They're pretty nice. And it just continues to rain everywhere here locally and in our area that we draw cattle from. So it's going to be a slow. Hopefully we end up with about 300, 350 tomorrow.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Henry.
Next week, if rain and weather permit, we've got 80 to 100 3 to 6 year old cows coming. Some of them will be pairs, some of them will be bred, and then also 2 loads of long wean yearlings if the weather permits.
Good deal. Sounds like a great start. Have you given us your phone number yet?
Nope. We can be reached at the sale barn here at 325-673-7865, or my cell number is 940-733-8208.
I appreciate you. Thank you, Henry.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. McCoys.com. Make McCoys your choice for livestock pens and rodeo equipment like the 40-foot utility round pen or a manual rope and chute. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how was the Monday sale?
Went real well, Larry. Market still gaining steam. We've had some good quality calves today, and 5 to 10, probably 12 cents higher in spots, especially on the lightweight calves. But just a really good sale all the way through. Ended up with 1,244 head today. Did have a handful of pairs from 12.25 up to 18.50. The bred cows from 10.50 up to 17.50. Packer cows held steady this week, but for the last couple of weeks actually, 104 to 110 on your high yielding cows, 96 to $1.06 on your breakers, 72 to 90 on your canners. The Packer bulls, 116 to 124 on your high yielding bulls, $1 to $1.16 on your low to medium yielding bulls. Lots of activity on the lightweight cattle, like we talked. The 2 to 3 weight choice steers, 270 to 292. Heifer mates, 246 to 284. 3 to 4 weight choice steers, 280 up to $3. Heifer mates, 228 to 266. 4 to 5 weight choice steers, 252 to 290. Heifer mates, 228 to 256. 5 to 6 weight choice steers, 232 to 264. Heifer mates, 214 to 238. 6 to 7 weight choice steers 210 to 238, heifer mates 186 to 206, and the 7 to 8 weight Cavalier choice steers 192 to 216, and heifer mates 172 to 192. So got along real well today. Just lots of activity, lots of demand. Cattle were good, so had a good Monday.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
Riley, thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, here's a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo 1120, yellow corn 677.5. We'll call Houston wheat 872 and a quarter. We'll call Placido beans 1109. 7,548 bale of Texas cotton at 79.35. That's it. I'm gone.